After Ukraine's F-16 fighters scored their first confirmed air kill of the war, has Kyiv now gone a step further and built an entirely new drone specifically designed to slay Russia's fastest Shaheds? Is Ukraine's brand new AI-guided drone now truly set to hunt down Putin's fastest jet-powered Shaheds, closing a critical gap in Kyiv's air defense network? With production targets set at an astonishing 50,000 interceptors every single month, is Zelensky now preparing Ukraine for an even larger and more relentless Russian drone swarm ahead? Can Kyiv's new interceptor weapon actually hold its own against Putin's evolving arsenal of Shahed and Garand 4 drones? Or will Russia simply adapt once again? Ukraine has officially unveiled a brand new drone build specifically to hunt down Russia's fastest jet-powered Shahed drones directly in the skies. On July 20th, the Ukrainian defense firm Skyfall officially unveiled its new P1 Jetkiller interceptor drone to the public for the very first time. The interceptor was formally presented during the prestigious Farnborough International Airshow held in the United Kingdom, drawing significant international attention. Skyfall confirmed that the Jetkiller was purpose-built from the ground up specifically to destroy Russia's increasingly common jet-powered Shahed drones. This unmanned aerial vehicle is now undergoing live combat testing after already achieving a number of successful drone interceptions in real conditions. Notably, Shahed-type drones have become an absolutely key weapon within Russia's broader long-range strike campaign against Ukrainian cities and infrastructure. Ukraine reported that Russia had already deployed jet-powered Garand 2 drones extensively during its mass strike campaigns throughout 2025. The Jetkiller boasts a top speed of up to 370 km per hour, giving it the raw pace needed to catch fast-moving jet-powered targets. It has an operational range of up to 30 kilometers, allowing it to intercept threats well before they reach populated areas. The drone can reach a flight ceiling of up to 9,000 meters, putting it well within range of high-altitude Shahed flight paths. Its endurance is limited to around 15 minutes in the air, reflecting its design as a fast, short-duration interceptor rather than a long-range patrol drone. The Jetkiller carries a 500-gram warhead, a payload calibrated specifically to destroy enemy drones rather than larger structural targets. It relies on an AI-powered terminal targeting system for guidance, allowing it to autonomously lock onto and pursue fast-moving aerial threats. Its core role is that of a dedicated interceptor, engineered specifically to hunt down and neutralize Russia's jet-powered Shahed drones. Serial production of the Jetkiller is scheduled to begin from August 2026, moving the drone rapidly from prototype into full military deployment. Skyfall has set an ambitious target output of 50,000 interceptors per month, a scale meant to match Russia's own overwhelming drone production numbers. Skyfall has expanded remarkably rapidly since its launch just months after Russia's full-scale invasion first began back in 2022. Beyond the Jetkiller, the company also builds the Vampire and Shrike FPV drones, both of which are already in active use by Ukrainian forces. Back in June, Skyfall announced a significant strategic partnership with Airbus Defence and Space, marking a major step in international collaboration. This partnership specifically aims to strengthen Ukraine's broader defense capabilities against both incoming drones and ballistic missile threats. All of this comes at a time when Ukraine has simultaneously increased its own long-range drone attacks against Russia's critical oil infrastructure. America's top military officer said a Ukrainian F-16 has achieved its first confirmed air-to-air kill against a Russian combat aircraft. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff General Dan Kane told U.S. lawmakers the F-16 shot down a Russian fighter during combat operations.
Are you aware of the fact that we appropriated and the President signed into law $400 billion of supplemental funding for Ukraine, including money for air defenses?
I am, sir.
Are you also aware the administration has informed us that money will not be available in many aspects until the next president is in office?
Sir, I'm not aware of that. My understanding,
that's a fact.
my understanding was that capital had been allocated, but I'll have to defer to my civilian leadership.
No, I'm sorry to tell you the pay plan tells us to be prepared to spend that money in fiscal year 29. The new president, whoever it may be, will make that decision. If you're talking about air defenses and the momentum on the side of Zelensky, what impact will it have if we cannot fund this for 3 years?
Sir, I want to highlight that the incredible work that the Ukraine industrial base is doing is they scale their own capabilities. It ranges from their surface-to-air capabilities to their air-to-air capabilities. I'll note that recently we had the first air-to-air kill where a Ukrainian F-16 shot down a Russian fighter. So I think their ability to scale their layered defense has come along a long way over the past couple years with the help and assistance of many.
His remarks reinforced earlier reports that a Russian Su-35S fighter was shot down during an aerial battle on July 8. Ukraine had previously claimed responsibility for downing the Su-35S, while Russia said the pilot safely ejected and survived. Before the reported fighter kill, Ukraine's F-16 fleet had primarily been used to intercept Russian drones and cruise missiles. The Su-35S is regarded as one of Russia's most capable multi-role fighters and has posed a major challenge for Ukrainian pilots. Ukrainian aircrews have long argued that the Su-35S powerful radar and long-range missiles gave Russia a significant advantage in air combat. The US confirmation suggests Ukraine is becoming increasingly effective at employing Western-supplied F-16 fighters in frontline operations. Analysts said the successful air-to-air engagement is unlikely to change the overall balance of the war but increases the risks facing Russian pilots. Despite Ukraine's growing F-16 capability, military experts said Russia continues to retain the overall advantage in the air. Ukraine has expanded its long-range drone campaign deep inside Russia, targeting Wildberries logistics facilities for the first time. The online retail giant, often described as Russia's Amazon, has emerged as a new target in Kyiv's effort to disrupt Russian logistics. Ukrainian officials have said the campaign aims to weaken Russia's supply network while bringing the effects of the war closer to Russian territory. Ukrainian drones struck two logistics centers operated by Wildberries in Krasnodar Krai and the Stavropol region, according to reports. Regional authorities said the facilities in Krasnodar and Novinominsk sustained damage during the overnight drone attacks. Russian officials said one employee was killed and several others were injured in the strikes on the logistics centers. In a separate attack, a Ukrainian drone strike on an oil depot in Armava killed another worker and triggered a major fire. Authorities said more than 16 drones targeted Armava, where falling debris ignited an 800 square meter blaze at the fuel facility. Ukraine also said MiG-29 fighter jets struck Russian assault positions in Kursk Oblast to slow advances toward the Sumy region. Kyiv said the aircraft used GBU-39 and AASM Hammer precision-guided bombs against Russian assault groups and drone positions. In Crimea, Sevastopol Governor Mikhail Razvozhayev said Russian air defenses shot down 4 Ukrainian drones overnight. Razvozhayev said air defense units and mobile fire groups successfully repelled the latest drone raid on the city. Meanwhile, Russia said it carried out overnight strikes against Ukrainian military targets in the Odessa region using precision weapons. Moscow claimed the attacks hit port infrastructure, fuel storage depots, and 2 vessels allegedly carrying military cargo. Russia's defense ministry also claimed it destroyed a Neptune II coastal missile battery near Kovalevka in the Odessa region. The Russian ministry further said a Novaya Pokhta logistics hub allegedly used to support Ukrainian military operations was also struck. Meanwhile, Russia claimed its Seva group of forces captured the settlement of Volokhovskoye in the Kharkiv region. Russia's defense ministry said its forces also struck port facilities in Odessa, Kornomorsk, and Mykolaiv using precision weapons. Moscow said German drones targeted Ukrainian logistics hubs and military vehicles operating in the Chernihiv region. Russia also claimed FAB-guided bombs hit Ukrainian military positions near Shirovo, Dobropoli, and Orakov. The Russian Defense Ministry added that Tu-22M3 and Tu-95MS strategic bombers carried out scheduled patrol flights over neutral waters.